subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends. So today this video is all about Standard 8th NCERT textbook of science subject. Okay, before starting the chapter, let's understand about us. What we require for living? We require oxygen, we require water and food. So do two things. Oxygen and water we get from nature, and food. For food we also get from nature, and we are dependent on plants and other animals for food, right? So this chapter we are starting here, this chapter number 1, crop production and management. So this whole chapter is containing how we should grow crops, right? And some practices that we should always follow, agricultural practices. So these agricultural practices, we have several steps in it. We will follow one by one each step. So let's begin. So crop production and management. First of all, what is crop? When plants of the same kind are cultivated in large area, in large scale, at one place, that is called as crop. So this crop we are leading towards agriculture, the production, processing, marketing and the use of foods, fibers and the byproducts that we get from plants. That is called as agriculture. So we produce grains, as you can see in this slide, wheat crop, mustard crops. Other than plant cultivation, we are also taking care of cattle, hen and bees for getting byproducts from them. For example, we get eggs from hen, we get milk from cattle, we get honey from honey cultivation. In the next slide you can see here, we are cultivating also vegetables and fruits, which is called as horticulture. So these were all about production of vegetables, production of food that we get from plants. But in our India is a vast country and the climate condition here is different. So according to temperature, humidity, rainfall, all kind of crops are divided into several stages. So we are having two types of crops in India according to the climate condition. As you can see in the slide, one type is Kharif crop, another type is Rabi crop. The Kharif crops are sown in June or July maybe and harvested into September or October. So because of the time period, they are also known as autumn crops. At the same place, if you consider Rabi crop, the crops that are sown between October and December and harvested between March and April, they are called as Rabi crops. Because of the time period, they are also known as winter crops. We can see here examples: paddy, maize, green gram, soybean, cotton, black gram. These are the examples of Kharif crops. And Rabi crops, what could be the examples of Rabi crops? Wheat, barley, peas, mustard, linseed and many more. So this was all about the crops and the types of crops. In further slide, as you can see here, we are considering agricultural practices. Now modern agricultural practices are followed by some steps. The steps are preparation of soil, seed selection, sowing, adding manure and fertilizer, irrigation, weeding or insecticide application, harvesting, and the ultimate step is storing. So let's begin. The first step, which is preparation of soil. So why we require preparation of soil? The loosening of soil is called as plugging and leveling. So these two processes are done before the cultivation of the crop. This step is very important. Why it is important? Because the roots of the crop should go deep inside the soil. So for deep enrooting the roots of the soil should be plugged up, and this process comes under the preparation of soil. In the next slide, you can see we are heading towards seed selection. Now seed selection is a must step, as we need healthy crop, we need insect-free crops, right? So these seeds are selected on the basis of healthiness and free from insects. The third step is sowing of the seeds. That means placing the seeds in perfect depth and in perfect space between the soils is done by two processes: broadcasting and by using seed drill. In broadcasting, manually, if a person spread the seeds on the soil surface, that is called broadcasting. And by the use of seed drill is a machinery by which we can place seeds in perfect correct depth. After the sowing of seeds, the fourth step is adding of manure and fertilizer. Now the substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of crops, healthy growth of plants, they are called as manure and fertilizers. Now manure is an organic thing and fertilizer are inorganic thing. Manures are produced in domestic way, and they are produced from cow dung. They are having large number of humus. They are more rich in nutrients. And fertilizers are inorganic things. So these fertilizers are produced in factories. They are less rich in nutrients and humus, but they do provide nutrients to the plants after adding the manure and fertilizer. So we are heading towards the next step, step 5th, irrigation. The supply of water to crops at regular intervals, we call this process as irrigation. Now as you can see in the picture, there are 4 traditional methods of irrigation. One is moat, second one is chain pump, third one is Thekli, and the fourth one is Rahat. These were the traditionally followed irrigation method in India. Now according to modern methods, as we also know, there are scarcity of water on the earth because of increase in population. So what we require? We require conservation of water, and we also require irrigation method for the crops. So how can we manage both the things? We can manage both the things by the modern method of irrigation. So modern method of irrigation are sprinkler system and drip system. In sprinkler system, sprinkles are arranged in the field and they provide water to the plants, to the crop, drop by drop. In drip system, the pipelines are scattered in field and they are providing water directly to the roots of the plant. So these two methods definitely conserve wastage of water. In the next slide here, there is invention of a farmer from Madhya Pradesh. He invented such kind of irrigation method. As you can see, he used plastic bottles instead of supplying pumps. So by this method, he also conserved water. Now further steps we will talk in the next part.